Howdy, Clark Nastri.
Nathan.
Nice to meet
Nice
you,
to meet you,
Nathan.
too.
Thanks for coming in today and responding to my calls.
No problem.
I know you're probably pretty busy. So, how have you been, Nathan?
Good, good. How about you?
I've been doing pretty well. The company's been pretty busy recently with all the changes in our company and expanding market and all that jazz. So,
Great.
I've been keeping pretty busy myself. Like I said, thank you for coming in today, Nathan. So, I'd like to lay out the purpose of this interview before we begin. So, basically, I work for the marketing and research department here at Netflix, and we are currently gathering some data about past and present performance of the company from our customers' perspective. Is this okay with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Awesome, Nathan. So first and foremost, how long have you been a Netflix customer for, Nathan?
Since 2010.
Since 2010. Wow, that's what we like to hear, Nathan. So why did you initially get a Netflix account?
Well, since I don't watch a lot of TV, Netflix is easier for me to watch it anywhere. Like if I'm at work or if I'm with friends, it's easier for me. Like we can watch it on their TV or on my phone or tablet, laptop.
So you would say portability is definitely a big
Exactly.
thing for you. Just the fact that you can kind of access our product anywhere you are, as long as you have an internet connection.
Right.
That's awesome. That's what we like to hear. That you're using it, on the go with your friends and stuff, sharing it with your friends. That's
Exactly.
awesome, Nathan. So how would you describe your overall experience as a Netflix customer?
It's been great so far. I've
Okay.
enjoyed it. Yeah.
What exactly have you liked about your experience with Netflix?
The pricing is definitely the best thing about it. It's I can afford it.
Seeing as how you're a college student, I know budgets are kind of tight sometimes,
Exactly.
and so we definitely like to keep our product consumer friendly and price friendly. So have the right price placement for our product, and it sounds that we're meeting that with you. Sounds like we're meeting that with you. That's awesome to hear. But so you may be a Netflix customer, but so why do you choose our service as opposed to other services such as Amazon Prime, HBO Go, YouTube, iTunes, or torrenting, if I'm to be honest?
Right. Okay, Netflix offers everything that I want in a streaming service. Like other services do have what I need, but it's more accessible in Netflix. And the pricing is perfect also. That's one of the big things about Netflix that beats every other competitor out there.
I keep on hearing the word pricing coming up,
Yeah.
and I like the fact that you think that we're at the right price to meet your needs. So definitely we're going to try to keep that price where it is, and continue to provide that high quality content that
Right.
you want. That's where you're coming to us. But if, let's say for instance, you decided one day that you would like to switch to another provider of online content, what would be your reasons for switching to another provider of online content?
Well, one thing that Netflix doesn't do is stream brand new episodes the day after like Hulu does. And that is one thing that they have an upper hand over Netflix. And another thing I would say is special deals that other companies offer that Netflix doesn't offer. Like I'm going to bring up pricing again. Like Amazon Prime, they offer special deals for students that Netflix doesn't offer. So that might be another example of where I might switch.
Okay. So it sounds like even though we may be meeting your price, that price point that you would like us to meet, maybe kind of critiquing that price to meet the needs of college students, kind of getting you in the door right when you first, enter college and you're kind of consuming new products and stuff like that. So kind of maybe lowering that price so it's more affordable for you.
Right.
That I understand. That makes sense. That's some good feedback from you, Nathan. Thank you. And with that, so obviously you enjoy Netflix. Otherwise you wouldn't be buying our product. But so what kind of content are you consuming when you're on Netflix? Are you consuming original content that Netflix produces itself, or are you consuming content that a third-party producing company is selling to Netflix?
It's an equal amount of both.
Equal amount? Okay. So are there any shows you're currently watching on Netflix right now, or?
Oh, there's a lot. There's a bunch, yeah. Grace and Frankie, I love that show. The new show called 3% that just came out last week. I love that show.
Well, that's awesome. We have those shows that you want that kind of keep you coming back to us. Now, I'd kind of like to move on to kind of a more a tougher time for Netflix. So back in 2011, we decided that we would like to split our company into two different segments. So with that being said, we had at that time streaming and DVD, and it was all bundled into one package. And then we made the decision back in mid-2011 that we would price them separately, and we would rename the DVD portion of the business Quickster.
Okay.
You said you were a customer back in 2010, that's when you kind of started, so you were there for that initial transition. Were you satisfied with how things went with this split, or were supposed to go with the split? Were you kind of upset by anything we did? Was there basically what did we do wrong from your end as a consumer?
Right. Well, I wasn't aware of this particular split, but what caught me off guard was the immediate jump in price. That's what caught me off guard. Like, usually y'all would let us know, the customers, that, oh, we're going to increase the price in the next month or so, but this happened out of nowhere, and that just gave me the wrong idea.
So you were just unhappy with the way it was announced, essentially. That's
Basically.
what it's kind of sounding like to me. Not to put words in your mouth, that's what it's kind of sounding like to me. You wish that we had actually announced it and then kind of allowed you to adjust, but giving you some time to adjust beforehand.
Exactly.
And that's something that we now do as a company. We do announce beforehand a price increase for our product, and we give a buffer time between, let's say for instance you're a customer now and we decided to increase our prices, you would, in the past we've given 2 years for you to adjust that new price. So new customers would come in paying that price we had set. Whereas you, seeing as how you're an existing customer, you would pay that price 2 years down the road.
Exactly.
So that you have that time to adjust and decide if you wanted to stay with Netflix. So in regards to DVDs, do you think that what do you think about the sustainability of the DVD portion of the business?
Well, I personally don't use DVDs anymore, and most of my friends, we only stream it from online now. So I don't think the DVD section of this market is going to survive long.
Okay.
Yeah, and also most computers coming out nowadays, they're getting rid of the CD-ROM in the computer, so
Yeah.
I don't see it lasting any longer. Maybe for a couple more years and then it's going to die out.
So you're saying that because the fact that people are more mobile and the fact that things aren't coming with drives to actually accommodate for physical copies of a show or content, like a movie or whatever.
It's more convenient.
It's more convenient to do streaming,
Right.
And that's what we're kind of aiming towards. We're aiming towards that transition from DVD to streaming. So, yeah, thank you for your thoughts about that. So another question we would like to ask. So if right now we offer a monthly price for our product, so you pay by the month,
Right.
and we're currently thinking about offering a price for a whole year. However, this price would be a little bit less than you would pay, let's say for instance, for 12 months of Netflix. You would only be paying for essentially 10 months but getting 12 months.
Right.
How would you feel about this? Would you be comfortable in paying that all up front for a lower price, or would you continue to do the monthly subscription that you're currently doing now, Nathan?
Well, at the rate that I'm going right now, I would say that I would switch, because I don't see myself switching to another competitor anytime soon. So that would be a good option for me.
Okay, so you would actually think about switching. So we'll take that into consideration, Nathan. And then, so a final question for you, Nathan. Now that Netflix has expanded to all markets besides China, if any of your friends have not yet purchased a Netflix subscription, what is holding them back from getting an actual subscription themselves? Like, what have you heard from college students that are your friends or just your family? But like, why would someone not get a Netflix account, in your opinion?
Well, some people, they like to torrent their stuff, and some of my friends who don't have Netflix accounts say that their pricing is a bit too high. And I know that iTunes, like Apple Music, they offer student deals. Like their normal pricing for their monthly service is $9.99, but with the student deal it's $5. So if Netflix did something like that, I feel like more students will be attracted to getting the service.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming in, Nathan.
No problem.
I'd like to tell you that you get a free year subscription to Netflix for coming in.
Oh, nice.
Just for your time. Yeah, we thought that's just kind of something we'd like to say thank
I
you.
like that. Yeah.
And if you have any questions for me, I'll answer them after this. And I'll get you some coffee if you need some before you leave.
Yeah.
We're gonna set you out. We're gonna let you go on the right foot. So yeah, thank you for coming in,
Thanks,
Nathan.
man.
No problem.